I don't know when this will go up, but this should be uploaded like right after my last one. I hope so. At least this one might be a bit longer because I just realized how much stuff I have to show you. But my last one was just saying why I might take a bit of a break from social media. You notice I took my shank off because my hair looks a bit better now. Still don't have my glasses on. I should probably put them on actually quickly. Yes, you guys will see me put this on. Why? I don't know. I don't care. I only have like 2 vinyl to show you. I already showed one of my recent. I got it like ages ago. In another one, but that was Kid A by Radiohead, and they'll be back in a little bit. But 2 vinyl I have to show you. Alright, you guys. Oh, you can hardly see that. That one fell. Oh my god. I hate he does that a lot. Oh shit. Alright, that was a bit of a weak way to get it out. Alright, so the 2 final I have to show you are very much ones I'm very happy. I need to play these a bit more. First one I have to show you is Slide by George Clinton. This is one of the best albums ever made. I'm too lazy to show you the pressing of it, but I now have 2 of his albums on vinyl because I also have Urapaya. But oh my god, Slide is incredible. That might be a top 10 album ever for me. Personally, I just love the emotion you can hear in it. Also, I love the production. That's incredible. I love it's like a blend of like vaporwave, pop, rock, shoegaze, whatever you want to fucking call it, whatever. It's so interesting. George Clinton is really one of my favorite artists ever, genuinely. Well, I will say that this one always sounds nostalgic to me. I think Urapaya is the better record. Nah, I think I prefer Slide. Both are like genuinely incredible. And if you have not heard Slide by George Clinton, what are you doing? Listen to it. Alright, the next one I got this on Record Store Day, so I've had this sitting around for a little while. And this is one of the best albums that I owned. It's one of my favorites. I need to listen to it more. You ready? Boom. Oh, you can't really tell, but The Low End Theory by A Tribe Called Quest. I can hardly see my face. Jesus Christ. But A Tribe Called Quest are they're like one of the best groups ever. You know, and this is obviously an essential album within hip hop. They're an essential band, essential group, whatever you wanna call them. Probably just an essential group, I guess. And the Low End Theory is a 10 out of 10. So we got 2 10s that showed you. If they fall, I am sorry. I don't know how to put them like in a spot where they don't fall because it always feels like they do. Alright, let's get the CDs. Alright, I'll get the Radiohead one out the way. This is one of my least favorite CDs I own because it's fucked. In Rainbows by Radiohead. Now the reason why it's fucked, I don't know why, but it won't close, so it's basically stuck like this. And also getting the CD out is such a fucking pain in the ass. Genuinely. Oh, I hate doing it. I hate trying to figure out ways to fix it, but everything I do, it doesn't change shit. You see, I like tried to push it down, it still doesn't work. I don't know if anyone else has that issue, but yeah. But that is a great album. Again, Free Palestine, Tom York is a Zionist. We don't like them. We don't like Zionists, okay? But I like that album. Now we're on to stuff I could talk a bit more about, a bit more in depth about, or at least some of them. Alright, this one I have here, Sable Fable by Bon Iver. Bon Iver, I've finished his whole discography, right? I've listened to all his EPs, his albums, right? And I'm confident in saying that Bon Iver is a top 10 artist for me. He's made a couple, he's had like a one album I'm not too crazy about, and that was I. It's not like a bad album, I think it's just pretty mediocre. But oh my god, Sable Fable is one of my favorites from him. Another thing I like about this as well is that you can change the cover, so you can just change it to just the Sable one if you want. I personally just keep it as the normal pink, but oh my god, this is such an amazing album, you know? It's blends of pop, like art pop, some R&B, you know, all that sort of stuff. Just oh my god, it's easily one of my favorite albums of the year. I have another video that will be coming out probably very soon. They'll probably talk a bit about this. I haven't recorded it. I just had the idea down. But oh man, I'll probably try and talk about it more there. But phenomenal album. Bon Iver is a genius. Alright, next one we have is going to be a bit of a change up. Rage Against the Machine, self-titled. I think this is the remastered edition. I could be wrong though, but this is a classic. In today's day, this is one of the most important albums. You know, I hope. Okay, yeah, no, this is just gonna get fucking copyrighted. I won't show the album cover again. But it's just a great album. Apologies, and just super important. Everything going on. It is one of the best I've had. Right, the next one we have to talk about is easily one of my favorites I now own because I was letting this guy on vinyl. Smiling with No Teeth by Genesis Owusu. I love this album. Recently I've been getting back into his song Waiting on You, which, oh my god, an incredible song. But Genesis Owusu, man, there's something about this album, you know, I love Struggler. I have that on vinyl. I think I prefer that, but you know, there's a certain feeling with this one that, you know, will never be able to be replicated. I love the album cover, just the like bandaged face and he's like holding, I don't know. But oh my god, this is one of the best albums. Or the next two I think are from this year. Next one I will talk more about because I won't really talk about that in my favorite albums. But when I have afterwards, I'll try not to talk a lot about. But Hurry Up Tomorrow by The Weeknd. What a grand finale. Like, this is your final album, man? Like, Take Me Back to LA. Just, there's so much great songs on it, you know? I could honestly sing higher over time with me, but that's just one of the best albums I've heard all year. You know, I now also, and this I think is pretty cool, I own a new trilogy on CD. I have After Hours, Dawn FM, and now Hurry Up Tomorrow. I have the whole trilogy. I saw the movie when that came out, right? And at first I enjoyed it, then I kept thinking about it, and I've been thinking about it for like since I saw it, and I'm like, it's actually pretty weak. And so this might be, I have it at like maybe like a 4 or a 5 out of 10, something like that. To me, but that doesn't change the fact that that album is incredible. Oh my god, people might say it's bloated. It's like over an hour long. It's like an hour 30 minutes, which I don't blame you if you say that's bloated. It's not like an easy, oh, just put it on the background. It's a very, you almost need to like have the patience for it. Well, not really, because it's the Weeknd, but you know, because it's a long album. There's some pretty lengthy songs, and there's a couple of dull moments, but I love it. I love it. No one can change the fact that I love it because it's me. It's my fault. You can't change it. I don't care. Next one, I want to talk about it super in depth. Um, Sincerely, by Kali Uchis. This is another great album from this year. I got bored a couple weeks ago, and I just decided to finish her discography for some reason. Don't ask me why. But Kali Uchis is a very talented artist. You know, and Sincerely is another great album from this year. I do think there is some weaker moments in Hold Her Back, and I do think a couple of other stuff like Red Moon and Venus is a lot stronger. But this is still a great album that I really enjoy from this year. Right now I can't talk about that one really, but yeah. But I can talk about this one. Only God Was Above Us by Vampire Weekend. Now I'm gonna admit I literally don't know shit about Vampire Weekend. But that album, that is the only album I have heard from them. Apologies, my nose is a bit sniffly. And I don't know why, but I can't bring myself to listen to anything else by them. Only God Was Above Us is the only album I will listen to by them. Nothing else. I don't know what it is, but this is probably my top 10 from 2024 now that I've, had time to grow with it, live with it, stuff like that. I love the production. It is incredible. The vocals. Oh my god. I apologize if this isn't like the most critic review. I'm not trying to be a critic. I literally just like the music, man. Alright, the next one I can't really talk about, but I have been meaning to get to it for a while now. You might be disappointed in me that I haven't heard it yet because it's meant to be an essential. I got E1999 Eternal. I mostly got this because the first of the month, I'm not gonna lie. But I promised to get to this album soon, and in that case, follow my album of the year. I have not posted on my Radio Music for like almost like a month. Jesus Christ. More like 3 weeks really. The last one I did was like Satellite Lovers or something. Apologies, I've been a little bit sick, so we gotta do this here. My like sniffly nose. I apologize. Okay, we're on to the last CD that I have currently. That I got recently. Most of that stuff I got for my birthday haul, so that's pretty cool. And I'm happy to talk about this last one because this is my top 5 artist ever for me. And this album, while it's not my favorite from him, it is still a great album nonetheless. I have GNX by Kendrick Lamar. You know, it may not be his best album. I'm willing to admit that. It's not his absolute strongest album ever. He's got projects like To Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City, Mr. Morale, especially that one. I love Mr. Morale so much. That is my favorite project of his. But GNX is just fun. I just have fun while listening to it. Right? You know, I don't need all music to be the most serious thing I've ever heard. Right? But for fun music, right, specifically, it has to be done, like, well. It has to be done in a certain kind of style for me to enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? Like, lately I've been absolutely loving I've been loving Joey Valence and Bray. They're like one of my favorite artists out right now. I really like their new song, Punk Tactics. That's a great album. No Hands. That's a that's gonna be that's top 5 of last year for me. Because oh my god, that is an amazing album. I absolutely love it. I've been listening to it a lot, especially songs like a Punk, Ussa the Baddest. That is so good. But GNX, man, I don't know what it is. It just, I think I think it does something to me. I don't know. Because I remember I used to listen to some of the West Coast sort of stuff a few years ago, and like when I was younger, to kind of grew up with that kind of sound a bit. So hearing it, it kind of just, make me feel a bit nostalgic in a way. But, it's a great album. That's all I have to say. Um, no, there's not any others I'm thinking top of my head. If I'm forgetting some, I will make another update. I don't know when, but yes, I will. But here was a CD vinyl update. Got 2 vinyl. George Clanton, Tribe Called Quest. I have to move them a bit back, but apologies, you can hear my sniffling. I feel embarrassed. Now you guys can just hear it. I feel weird about it. But yeah, hopefully the next video shouldn't be too far away. Also, no one even commented about it, so I don't know if you guys care or not. I've been thinking more about the vlogs and stuff, and I'm willing to do it, right? But like, it's gonna be like a huge compromise. You'll hardly see shit. And that mostly boils down to the fact. Usually when I'm like outside, I'm just listening to music or something. So I'll try and record whenever I can, but there should hopefully be a vlog very soon. The rest of this year, over the next few months might be a bit rocky, but by November, I think we should be stable. Well, I say that, but I don't think it will be. But yeah, hopefully that like by November I can get to like a consistent sort of flow, at least for a while. I don't know if it could, but yeah. Like, cause I like doing this. I like just talking. I don't have any editing software. I'm broke. I don't got money for it. And so I like coming onto the camera, just talking, just let my thoughts run. If I sound a bit dead, I am. I've had a very tiring day. I had to like move whole TV. I got a new TV in here. That's just turning into a rant now. I'll maybe talk about moving a new TV in here later. I might do a room tour, but that would have to be alongside like something else, because my room is small shit. There's not a whole lot to talk about. But yeah, that's it. Bye. I apologize for ranting at you, but that's some CD and vinyl update. Alright, see ya.